This is the whitest thing I have ever seen in my life.
Here comes the Power Rangers, Jungle Fury. Power Rangers. Jungle Fury.
I've never had such an insane turnaround on an episode. Theo, the Jungle Fury Blue Ranger, is a guy always wanting to be the best at everything. When Casey joined the team as Red Ranger, being a rookie swapped in at the last minute, he'd barely give him the light of day. And he also just didn't like him, at all. When Casey was basically dying after being poisoned and Lily just wanted to help him out.
Casey already has one mommy. He doesn't need two.
Damn, bro, leave the dude alone. The Rangers get into a fight with a monster that can stick to walls, each of them attempting to scale a building to reach him and being pushed off.
Catch!
Theo! Are you alright?
They end up losing the fight, but Theo becomes the most insufferable character for the next 10 minutes, dude.
You wanna do something? Have some fun? Go for it.
Go away.
Look, I don't blame him for being upset that they lost the fight, but he internalizes it in the worst way possible. It's less about the team letting the monster get away, and more so him focusing on how the monster made a fool of him.
We lost the fight. It's not a big thing. You can't just fold your tent and go home.
I can fold my tent and go home. Just watch me.
Theo, I'm ignoring your negative energy.
It's very self-centered and awful, made even worse when he takes to the point of shoving everyone out of his life for the time being and just being rude because he should have been able to take the guy out. Come on. I get that that's his character and that's how he's kind of been since the beginning at this point in the series, but the execution of it was so extra I actually wanted to stop watching. At the same time, I do recognize that that's a real thing, and at one point I had bouts that were somewhat similar. It can be hard to shake yourself and hard to break it into someone that's dealing with it. But I feel it's a bit different though in this team dynamic specifically, as Theo isn't the only one trying or the only one fighting this fight. He has two others alongside him also chosen to be Rangers and who also lost with him. This is where I feel Theo as a character got the worst end of the stick when it comes to the writing of this season. His whole character is this stuck in the mud, I have to be perfect at everything guy.
I got beat in that fight.
Yes, you did. Beat pretty badly. I saw it on all 5 screens.
Which is fine, except for the fact that that means that we need to have 32 episodes of this. It can be so irritating because in just about every and any focus episode relating to him, even somewhere he's not the focus, he ends up being a conflict or the conflict in and of himself. I love seeing him overcome his arrogance and self-doubt because you genuinely feel for him and instantly become proud of him, and I feel that's major props to his actor and how he conveys the character. It just sucks because you know that regardless of how he learned and improved himself for the better that episode, the very next episode, it's like a hard reset and it's like none of that improvement even happened. How many times do we need to hear, I can't do it, I can't do anything, directly after an episode ends with him having confidence in his abilities? Sorry, mini rant. This part of the script is being written and recorded 6 episodes after I watched the one that this video is discussing because it happened again and it's happened 3 times in between. I'm so serious. Okay, back to the actual recording. Again, I was so close to just tuning out because Jungle Fury also had another episode right before this one that wasn't amazing. Like when Casey went out on his own to take out Daishi and ended up poisoned and nearly dying and then got rewarded with a new power-up for no reason. But then when Lily went out on her own to take out a monster for Casey's sake, she got scolded and literally punished for it at the end of the episode. Like, what?
He thinks I need to learn a lesson for taking off on my own.
Well, I'm flattered that you put yourself out there for me.
What kind of shit is that?
In any case, RJ takes Theo out to the woods for some sort of training while the Rangers are forced to fight without him in the city.
You do not need him. You may want him.
Fine, we want him.
Sorry, not possible.
Bro, what is wrong with you? Theo was put through a bizarre routine, much similar to Casey's trial from some episodes back. This is where things turned for me and made me start to realize just how insanely amazing RJ is as a mentor.
I was beaten.
So what, dude? We all lose at some point in our lives. What makes great warriors is not winning every fight. It's what we do with ourselves when we lose.
After Theo finishes much of the routine, he still declares his worthlessness, to which RJ doesn't necessarily deny his feelings, but offers a broader perspective.
You have what it takes before that loss. You still have it. You just don't know where to look for it.
The way he speaks about confidence, the loss of it, and if it can ever be rebuilt is so powerful. I had to play it back like 3 times just to fully soak it in.
What if I can't find it again?
What if you can? Your choice. Confidence is a state of mind. Choose it. I have all day.
RJ's actor plays into the surfer dude stereotype so well, and that mixed with the serious mentor thing clash in such a refreshing way. He acknowledges how you feel and go about thinking about yourself, but challenges you to look towards other horizons in an attempt to better yourself mentally. I love this scene so much, dude.
You beat me before because I didn't have confidence in myself. Well, I do now.
This is impossible!
Theo manages to bounce back, rejoin the team, and put his confidence at the forefront. The Jungle Pride Megazord is able to take the upper hand, bringing another defeat to Daishi's army. Jungle Fury for me has always just been a piece of my childhood to where the puzzle pieces are very scattered. Being able to watch through it all the way through now has been really nice. It's been hit or miss, but RJ really came in to save this episode at the final hour. His father-like instincts and wise words made what felt like a very downer episode something worthwhile in the end. To me, it serves as a positive outlook on mental health and a return to form.
Confident?
Self-assured.
Working.
You forgot. Only human.
Alicia, Andrew, Austin, Autistic Disney, Brandon, Donnie, Emilia, Grim, Helen, Ian, Junior the Hedgehog, Matthew, Mia T. Toon,